Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson back again today with another 10 trades. Today's date is June the 1st and I'm using my new simple trading system. I made it as simple as possible. All you need are 4 triggers. Blue will be buying and red will be selling. But there's a bunch of other rules and things that you have to be looking at before you take the trade. Now you will get an audio sound on this pop-up box suggesting to buy or sell. And if you're monitoring a lot of instruments like I do, you can get a lot of trades every day. Now you can trade all 3 sessions, but the one I prefer to do is the New York session. And of course what I do is I get up 6 o'clock in the morning, right where this vertical line is. I'm looking at all the different instruments, both Forex and futures. And then I'm looking at my daily trade plan. And once I figured out I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually, I repeat, manually, I put this white arrow in. Now here is my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. Time at the moment is going on 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And I'm finished trading for the day. Now this daily trade plan checks from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. After a bunch of calculations, in the comments here it'll say look for bullish trades, bearish trades, sometimes will be preferred. And sometimes it's like waiting for clear direction or basically running flat. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. And there's more than one good reason. You need everything in proper order if you ever wish to succeed at trading. Now, if you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, there's lots of information below this video in the description. And if you need more information, well, just get in contact with me. Now we can run a check on these. And as you can see, as a general rule, Forex is okay to trade, but the profits are much smaller than the futures. And starting with the euro dollar, we're just going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Wanted to be selling it. Everything was lining up correctly, top and bottom. And of course, the daily trade plan. So I took the trade at this point, knowing it's going to go down with about a 95% certainty. And those odds are pretty good. And we're looking for, since it pays $10 for each pip, we're looking for 12. There it is right there. And that paid out $120. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the pound Swiss. Let's just drag and drop this up. This one I bought, as you can see. Arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. We're just looking for the 4 triggers. Once you get it, and you got it exactly where I bought, everything lined up, everything looking great. Got in here, closed out here with about 12 pips again, and that paid out $152. Moving on to another pound trade, the pound Aussie. Just going to drag and drop this up. This one I bought. Everything was looking perfect on the top and the bottom. Plus we have the arrows, both of them. So away it went. First arrow here, second one here, knowing it's going to go up. Got in, locking in about, looks like 22, and that ended up paying out $164. Okay, let's move on to the next trade. A couple of euro trades, starting with Euro New Zealand. This one we bought, so let's drag and drop this up. We had all the proper arrows, proper look on the charts, top and bottom. I teach all of these secrets on how to trade this way within the training videos. In here, out here, looks like with 30 pips paying out $184. Moving on to the next euro trade, Euro Aussie. Going to drag and drop this up. Charts look very similar to the previous trade. We got all the necessary arrows, bottom looking great. Getting in here, producing, almost hit the ADR, by the way, within a pip or two. Looks like 36, and those pips paid out $257. Okay, moving on to the futures now. They pay a lot more, move a lot more. So on this Dow Jones, let's drag and drop this up. This one I sold it. Everything was telling me it's going to go down right from this arrow. Down it went. This is where I saw it. Would have been better up here, but this is where I saw it. Got in. Now I took the calculator, divided the money by $5, so 5. So we're looking for 146. 146. Oh, close enough. 146, and that paid out $730. Okay, moving right along to the next trade. S&P 500 pays the same as the Dow, $5 for each tick. So S&P 500, have to move it over a little bit. Here we go. It's at the end. Going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So took the money, divided by 5. So we're looking for 200. So everything was looking good from right up here for going short. Got in, looking for, like I said, 200. There it is right there, 200 ticks paying out $1,000. So moving right along to the Russell. Now this one pays $10 for each tick. Took the money, well, can tell, $10, so it should be 111. So we're just going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Daily trade plan. Everything on the top and the bottom was telling me it's going to go down, and down it went. We're looking for 111, 112, 110, but it is 111, 111, and that paid out $1,110. Okay, let's move on to the NASDAQ. It's the one I like trading the most. Does pay $20 for each tick. So let's drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. Arrow from the daily trade plan. Everything telling me it's going to go down just even by looking at the charts. Took the money, divided by 20. So it's either 79, I believe, 0.5, rounded up to 80. So whatever will show up with my cursor here. 80, did have 80. There it is right there, close enough. And that paid out $1,590. So the last trade, gold. Gold pays $10 for each tick. So looking at the money, it's going to be very close, 179.9 or 180. Now let's see where I got in at, right here. Looking for close to 180, 79, 82. This one's going to be very hard to get right on. But we're going to round it up to 180, and that paid out $1,797. So another great day of trading, and I knew that it was going to be well over 200, which is, I'm always aiming for 200, but I usually get a lot more. Today's grand total was 829 pips and ticks, and that, as you can see, paid out $7,105. So if your system's not producing like my simple trading system, recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. Another tool I highly recommend that you'll find in the description is my FibMaster tool. That's a complete full course, 3 gigabytes of training. I believe there's 30 training videos. Everything you need to learn how to trade and master Fibonacci. Now, if you have any questions, quite simple. All you got to do is get in contact with me. Now, if you look right below this video in the description, now you can get in contact with me. Quite simple. All you do is pick up the phone and call me. And a very good tip is anything that you buy from anybody, make sure you can contact them, because this is how you're going to get your questions answered. And I do give free support, which is worth very valuable. It's worth a lot of money. And without support, you will more than likely, 95% for sure, fail at trading. You have to get support. And the only ones who are succeeding are the ones who get support. So, like I said, pick up the phone and call me. If you can't do that, send me an email. And then I really do prefer Teams. I made a Teams invite link. All you got to do is click on it. Then we'll have a Teams connection. And at that point, we can talk live, do some screen sharing, and I should be able to answer most of your questions. This is why 95% of traders fail, is they don't get enough education, they get zero support, and most traders, including myself, go live, real money, and the brokers are very happy for that. Anyhow, when you get tired of giving money to the brokers, at that point, you should start getting your hands on a lot of education. Speaking about a lot of education, that's exactly what I have, a lot. And if you look right below this video, there's 6 different packages that I do charge 250 USD for each package. Obviously, if you just want one package, it's 250. Special offer, 2 packages, 400. That's representing a 33% discount. If you want a 50% discount, well, just send me an email. And then at that point, I'll have your name and email address. I can put you on my email address for free weekly trading tips. Now, of course, at that point, I'll send you back an email showing you lots of packages that represent a 50% discount. Well, it looks like we're coming to the end of this video and this day of trading. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.